What's up guys, the Bobcat here, and welcome to a brand new series on Rome Total War. I did say I was going to be playing it after he finished Anno, so here we are. Now, Rome Total War came out in 2004 if I'm not mistaken, with its two DLCs, or I should say expansions, coming out in 2005 and 2006. We'll touch more on them at some other point, but they were Barbarian Invasion in Alexandria. And this was actually one of the first games I ever played with Rome. It wasn't the first. I don't remember what exactly the first one was, but it was definitely there because it belonged to my dad, and my dad was a massive fan of the Total War series. So, we are going to be starting a new campaign. I did already record the first two parts of this series, but I wasn't happy with how they came out, so I'm redoing them. But anyway, we're going to be doing an Imperial campaign. And you're not going to put the difficulty up to hard, because that's what I did last time. No battle time limit, thank you very much. Full. Don't know what this is. Oh yeah, I know what that is now, okay, that's fine, keep that on. So, to start off with, we have 3 factions to choose from, all of them Roman. As we play through the game and hopefully complete the campaign, we will unlock all the other factions available, the Greek ones, the barbarian ones, the Egyptian ones, and the Carthaginian ones, and all those ones. But for a start, we've just got the first 3. If I wanted to, I could go into the INI files and unlock all the factions, like every faction, including the rebels, but I ain't gonna do that. Can't be bothered. So instead, we're stuck with these 3. And these 3 are the Julii, the Brutii, and the Scipii. And in terms of how good they are, as you can see, they all have the same description there at the top. But in terms of how good they are, in terms of starting location and how well they can do, the Brutii have perhaps the, well, I wouldn't say the hardest start, but they've got a pretty rough start. But they also have the best position on the map, so they've got that going for them. The Scipii are probably the weakest, because they don't really have any good benefits going for them in terms of their location and their enemies. And the Julii are definitely the middle faction. And like my first 2 parts that I recorded and I'm going to be getting rid of, we're going to be playing as the Julii. And I'll talk more about why the Brutii are the best faction within a moment once we actually get in. For a start though, we have a cutscene. Those graphics, man. Woo! 2004.
Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here, the leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans. This is all about power. Power in Rome. Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
Most of those units in that cutscene we will not have access to until later in the game. We have to start out with Hastati, which are not the best starting units. The Greeks have the best starting ones. That's why the Brutii have the hardest start. And, well, here we are. Rome Total War. Back to 2004 all over again. So, we have a mission from the Senate to take Segestica. Obviously we'll be doing that, so we want to keep the Senate on our side. So here we are. This is where we start. We have our 2 rival factions, who are our friends at the moment. Brutii and the Scipii. Or Scipio, I'm not sure. Well, this is Scipii, so Scipii it is. So quickly touch on why the Brutii have the best start. They have to go across to take Apollonia. However, they can also shoot up the side here and take a city here, which is one of the richest, and Patavium, because Patavium has the best growth rate out of any city in the game, bar Alexandria down in Egypt. And that's actually why the Julii are probably the second best, because they have access to Patavium and the city over here that I forget the name of. So we need to take these two cities as quickly as possible. The first time I did this, I kind of didn't commit quickly enough, and the Macedonian army started taking the city there, so I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen this time around. But yes, the Brutii have the best start, because they have to deal with the Greeks, and the Greeks are really strong. We can't see any of their units, but they have hoplites, and hoplites are very, very painful to deal with, especially early on. And not only that, they also get these, which are the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Statue of Zeus, Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, Temple of Artemis. I believe there's also the... Is he over here? Yeah, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Pyramids of Gaza, and the Lighthouse of Alexandria. And obviously these are all in the way of the Brutii. And these all give brilliant bonuses to your faction. Zeus gives +4 happiness bonus to all cities, faction-wide, which is going to be very, very useful. And other ones as well, like this one gives cheaper religious buildings, shorter construction time, which is good. Oh, the Colossus of Rhodes as well, forgot about that one. That's a really strong one. Increased naval trade by 40%. It's stupid powerful. So not only do they have the hardest start to deal with the Greeks, but they've also got some of the best trading they can get. Scipii, not so much. They have to deal with Carthaginians. They've still got access to these ones here and Carthage and all the cities around here for growth and trade, but yeah, they don't have really much going for them, I don't think. I've never played as the Scipii, honestly, so I can't say. And the only reason I wanted to play Rome again was because I just finished watching someone else play a campaign as the Brutii, which is why also I didn't want to play as the Brutii. And then there's us, the Julii. We have lots of barbarians to deal with. They're not very strong. They can be, but compared to the civilized world, the Greeks and the Carthaginians, they're not as bad. Anyway, we've got 2 armies. We've got our Hastati and some Triarii. These guys, we're probably not going to keep these guys around very long, because to build them you need a really high level barracks, and it's almost pointless going up that high in terms of barracks level. But we'll cross those bridges when we come to them. For a start, we're going to quickly touch on another reason actually why the Brutii had some of the best. And it's to do with the shrines. You see, we have 3 shrines. Ceres, Bacchus, and Jupiter. These all give bonuses to your faction, or to the city I should say. As you can see, happiness and growth, happiness and law. And these affect stuff in here as well. So I think law boosts public order, and happiness also boosts public order, I want to say, but I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it just also does more public order stuff. We're going to be building Ceres, in fact we're going to get that right away. But if we come down here, whoops, we can see all the different buildings. So the more we, the higher level we get on these buildings, the better bonuses we get until we get the Pantheons. And the reason we don't want to build Bacchus is because Bacchus produces nothing but happiness, which sounds good, but in case you don't know Roman mythology very well, Bacchus is the god of wine, and the last thing you want is your characters to have really bad traits. You see, depending on where our characters are, and depending on what they do and, well, again, their location, they gain different traits. So this guy is our faction heir, which gives him influence and personal security. Influence boosts the public order in a city. Management, I think, boosts the income. Yeah. And command is how well they do in auto-resolving battles. So not the most useful thing in the world, but certainly good to have. He's a confident commander. He's a politician, which gives him popularity with the Senate. Superb administrator, management and law, and very lively, which is really good. Discount to construction cost, movement points so our armies can move further. So he's very strong. He's also got a retinue of a freeman clerk. More good stuff. Now the reason you don't want Bacchus is because Bacchus makes him a drunkard. And a little bit of drinking is okay. It's called social drinker. That's alright, but if you have Bacchus, he's going to get people for his retinue who are drunkards, and he's going to become a drunkard, which is going to lower all his points and make it really bad. So we don't want that. Instead, do we want to get a temple right away, or do we want to get a practice range? I'm not sure which one I want to get more. Let's just get the temple out of the way. And here, we actually want to get the port, because that'll be good for trading. We'll also get the temple, though. And we'll also increase the taxes. Increasing taxes gives us more money, but lowers public order and growth rate as well. And this is actually going to be important, because you may have noticed all our troops have 160 men in them. Now, when you build troops in a city, the units required, so this is 160 men, comes out of the population. And you need high population to increase the level of our cities, to get the Governor's Palace, Proconsuls and Imperial, so we can build the next levels of, well, barracks and stables and all the other stuff. Speaking of stables, actually. Yeah, we'll definitely want the stables first. And this is actually one of the reasons why Triarii aren't very good, because you can only retrain Triarii at the army barracks, which is quite high level. But I digress. So yeah, I think that's covered most of the stuff that I wanted to touch on. So, we have a mission to take Segestiga. We should do that. So, this army can head out over there to do that. We can assault it because it doesn't have any walls. We'll move you up to here. Put a watchtower down. And you're going to head straight over to Patavium. And I'm not going to be nice to the Gauls this time. Last time I was like, oh, maybe I should do trading with them. Get trade rights. In fact, they'll probably offer me trade rights next turn. And maybe I should be friends with them, but it's not worth it. Just going straight after Patavium is so much better. Yeah, we'll have to fight Gauls. Who cares? In the meantime, let's get our diplomat heading off up here. And our spy also heading this way. So we can start spying on these cities and seeing what they have. Also, I'm going to take him out for a second. What's he called? Quintus. Don't want to go too far. I want to be able to get back to the city. There we go. Build a watchtower. There we go. Excellent. And I think that's going to be it for first turn. So, do a quick save. We're building. Yep, in fact, let's not delay and let's just take out this city right away. No sense in wasting time. They're just peasants and warband. Last time I did this, took a lot more casualties than I should have. Yeah, it didn't go well. For some reason, the AI came out in 2004. The AI isn't very good, to put it lightly. It's functional at best, I'd say. Because, oh boy, did my units make some dumb decisions. Oh yeah, forgot about this.
They are braver and more worthy than men of their type have any right to be. By this time tomorrow, our sword arms will ache from overuse!
Yeah, depending on how good your leader is, also changes what they say when they do their speeches at the beginning of battles. Which way do we want to enter? Definitely this side, because it's got the widest opening. Though last time I came this side, things didn't go very well. Yeah, the curse of choosing huge unit size. They won't be moving out though, so we shouldn't have to worry too much. Let's put Velites there. Put our Hastati right behind them. Gonna put another unit of Hastati over here. And we'll put our general here as well. And we'll quickly speed up the battle. Hopefully this goes better than the first time. Yeah, when I first did this, things didn't go very well. So, yeah, as you can see as well, I suppose I should mention this, the city is really small because there's just nothing here. You see there's a longhouse and that's it, but as this town grows, obviously it'll get much bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's cool. It's also barbarian, because obviously it's not Roman yet. Do want to be somewhat careful. Where are you guys going? Okay, that's enough out of you lot. Okay, let's slow back down a little bit. The reason I'm moving my Hastati around is because I want to get them boxed in as best as possible. Where are you guys heading? Don't head... No, don't head that way. I'm gonna say, I'm surprised my villagers aren't throwing yet, but they're just moving into position. There we go. Last time I did this, I barely got a volley off with my Velites. That should actually draw them out. Run. Run. Turn off fire at will, run. Yeah, they did this last time as well. They would not move. Yeah, see, now they're just getting in combat. Get out of there, you dumb idiots. Okay, move in. Quickly. God, you're useless. Exactly the same thing happened last time. My Velites just stood there. Why are you going that way? God, dumb as a sack of bricks. My Velites are getting absolutely destroyed. Come on, move in. Looks like there's too many men on screen, so the game's getting really confused. There we go. General's getting involved. Where is our general, actually? I don't want him dying. There he is. He's fine. Velites, get out of there already. Just end the battle. We've already won. It went better than last time, I'll say that much. Still, my Velites got destroyed. God, I hate using Velites. And I've only been playing the game for a little bit. You know. Played it for what, 100... Well, not even 120 minutes. So, now that we've captured it, we actually have options. We can occupy, enslave, or exterminate. Enslave will turn... what is it? Yeah, 450 people into slaves, and they will go around to all other cities in our empire, which have generals, and boost their population, which is quite useful. Exterminate is also going to be really useful. We're just going to occupy, because the city's already quite small. And we got 5,000 denarii. And while we're here, get me the governor's house. So yeah, that didn't go particularly well. As you can see, our army took a bit of a beating. Again, better than last time. Useless. It might have just been the location they were fighting in, to be honest. Like, I was getting confused by it, but these Velites just weren't moving for some reason. Oh well, it happens. Probably my fault for trying to make them run back through a line. Yay, take Patavium, finally. Last time, I did not get that mission. Last time, I got the mission to take the city down here, which is Carthaginian. It wasn't a difficult fight, but, yeah. Wasn't the greatest mission to get. In fact, I may still go for it, to be honest, because it'll give us good trade. But to do that, we'll need more units. And I believe, actually, we shall have a family member. Oh, that's not the family member button. Where's the family member button? Settlement. It's not there. Where was it? Here? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we'll have... Well, actually, she's just come of age this turn. That's our youngest daughter, and she is now eligible for marriage. These are our sons, by the way. So, female, male. Yeah, I know, they look really strange. When I first played this game, I could not tell the difference. But yeah, we have 4 sons at the moment. One of them should be coming of age probably next turn, actually. Quintus Julius's son. So that's going to be good. And we'll... You know, we'll just besiege Patavium right away. Get some rams built. You're going to head off up there. And you're going to head this way to spy over this area. Well, there it is. That's the one that was worrying me. You are going to move out to there. A bit further forward. Watchtower. Oh, you can't get back. You'll be fine. We're going to need some more Hastati to be built. I want to try and avoid building as much as possible, because obviously it'll decrease the growth rate. We don't have an army barracks here either, which is a problem. Give me a barracks there. And here, give me a stables. You've got that down. Get me the roads, and then get me the temple. Path blocked. Yes. War. All well and good. Now this army actually scares me because he's probably going to attack me, and well, I don't have a lot of troops to say the least, so that's going to be a vicious bloody battle. Could try and back off and get some mercenaries, but yeah, they're none available. Also, okay then, I think that's all we can really do this turn, to be honest. We can probably move some Hastati out, but they're not going to get there to reinforce in time. Still, it might not be a bad idea either way. Though, are you going to become unhappy? No, you're still going to be happy. Excellent. What I should actually do is also get a diplomat going, because I want him to go off to see the Greeks, because I want to get trade with them. So now comes the unpleasant part. Yep, same thing happened last time. So we have a guy who you can't see for some reason. We have this guy. He's got barbarian cavalry. Not very difficult. Our triarii will just eat them alive. General's bodyguard, on the other hand, they are less than ideal. In fact, well, they're like cavalry. What's our general's bodyguard like? Light cavalry as well. Okay. Well, that's good. So, on we go. We are pinned, unfortunately. So we'll have troop front and troops at our back. So our best chance is going to be to charge forward as quickly as possible and just run straight into the yoke.
The eagle circled the camp 3 times, then flew towards the rising sun. Such a portent can only mean a good day for us today. Today we go into battle against the Gauls. Warriors both worthy and brave in equal measure. We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line. Those fools have never fought against me before. I hope to give them a nasty surprise. Now, set your minds on the task to come. Strike hard. Strike without mercy.
What a speech. We're going to want to... I'm not sure. You see, I'm pretty sure we're going to have enemies coming from behind us, because obviously we were attacking the town, and that's just how they attacked us. So, I'm not exactly sure where I want to set up. I think maybe just as far forward as possible. Just so I can charge them down. Okay, so what is here? Is there any general's bodyguard? No, but there's... Oh, I see now. Whoops, made a mistake. So these are the reinforcements, because they came from the city, because it was this lot that attacked us. Okay, that's fine.
Have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
Our archers will do good work. I might want to move my triarii around. Move my general to here. Get you on fire at will. We'll see. I'm nervous about how this is going to go. Last time it went pretty well. I won. I suffered some casualties, so I think I did have an extra unit of Hastati when I did this. So, you know, that's going to affect how it goes. Swap the Hastati around with them. With my triarii. Because I don't want my triarii to be facing off against the warband. Not that that's going to be a major problem. However, I would like my triarii to be shooting the cavalry. I say shooting. That's starting to scare me, to be honest. They should start throwing as well. My triarii are apparently getting hit by something. Probably Velites. I'll get my general's bodyguard to charge them. Oh, right into the back of them. They're broken already. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, stop running them down. General's bodyguard. Go after them. Need to kill the general as quickly as possible. Okay, they're running. Excellent. My Triarii are going to be getting in combat now.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
I don't know if we're going to catch their general. Our archers are still firing as well, which is good. Let's get these two to reline up there. Because all that lot are routed now. So our general's just going to hunt them down. Although it looks like their cavalry's come back. Charge them down. I shouldn't be looking at this. I should be really looking at the battle behind us, to be honest.
Enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
There we go. Any more to chunk? Yep, there's more here to chase down. Getting a bit worried because my general's getting a bit tired. Still, slaughtering as many as possible is the most important thing for us to do. 15, those 5 are probably not going to get back, but we'll just let them do their thing. You hurry up and run into position. You will shoot at anything you want. Charge down the light cavalry. The cavalry should just melt. Then we need to get our general back. Yeah, they've already broken. Just complete and utter slaughter. Especially light cavalry versus Triarii. Yeah, that ain't going to end well for the cavalry, let's be honest. Hey, we got the general. Wasn't the faction leader, sadly. If we could get the faction leader. Okay, you can stop shooting now, because you're just going to shoot our own troops. Yeah, if we could have got the faction leader, that would have been nicer. Well, I say faction leader. It may have just been a family member. I don't know for sure if it was the faction leader or not. Still, we need to kill as many of these guys as possible, because if we kill them all, then we'll get to walk straight into the city. Oh, they're going to get away, though. That's a shame. I'll kill this lot at least. I need to slow the game down because I can't click properly. Oh, never mind, our guys got them. Excellent. Bit painful on the Hastati, but Hastati are our basic units. That went much better than the first time I did this, which is just excellent. Shame we couldn't get the general, as I said. Ooh. Hey, social drinker. See, it's good to have some drink, but that can get worse. Although he's a true Roman, so I'm definitely taking him. He's a little on the old side, considering our daughter was, you know, not that old. Still. You hook up with the general. I'd like to go off and kill him, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get pulled into the battle when we actually... Well, when the battle breaks out, I should say. Here, you know what, give me the walls first, because, you know, actually having some defences would make sense. So we got marriage celebration, yep. Diplomatic information. We got some rebels that popped up as well. Ooh, they're vicious rebels. Got Equites, Hastati, some town watch. I'm gonna be real pain to get rid of. So I guess the guy has roads at last. Yeah, we're gonna be bleeding money a little bit for a while, sadly. Just how it's gonna be. I'll even get... Now what? You can only build one unit at a time, so it's kind of annoying. Still, let's pop a quick save in, why not? We can go for it now. Sure. Excellent. Who are you? Are you actually... You're just a family member. Okay. Let's go for it. Our first objective is to kill the family member. The second one is to take the city. They've got... In fact, I should have paid more attention to how many units they did have left. But I'm pretty sure we'll be just fine.
These Gauls do not need your fear. Cold steel will bring them down, just like any other men. And now, to arms! Let us harden our hearts and think of Rome and all we can do for her. Then we will do our duty to Roman honor!
Yay! Enthusiasm. So I think the enemy's going to be there. This unit have a Hastati. Oh wow, we are in a poor situation. There's no gate there. Where's the gatehouse? There it is. We're going to have to move our troops all the way around. That's fine. Yeah, we don't want to be in front of those towers. As you can probably imagine, towers generally shoot you. So yeah, we don't want to be in front of them. Move all our units. Bunch them up there-ish. Oh, they're behind us. Excellent. You go to the gates. Barbarian like cavalry. So where is... What is this army consisting of again? It's got just warband, cavalry and cavalry. Fair enough. Well, you two can turn around and go over here. These guys could actually come forward to about here and shoot at them. Triarii, you know what, we'll bring these Triarii in as well. Hopefully we can get a surround with the Triarii. We'll get the general to move up as well.
The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
Are they going to move out or are they going to move back? Okay, they're running backwards. That's excellent. Speed this up. I should have looked up to see if there was a button to increase the speed and how your units go. You with the ram, actually, just stop there for a moment. I want to kill this lot first. Are they moving in or are they standing there? Standing still. Group them up. Speed it up a bit so they move into position. I'm not running them, because if I run them, then they'll run out of stamina. And stamina is quite important. Yeah, I need to get those... I need to kill that family member. It's so important to kill them. If we would have got him in the last part, it would have been even better, because when we kill them, that's it, then the general's bodyguard disappears as well. As you can see, we have an extra, 80 odd men thanks to our general's bodyguard. You know what, you go forward to throw the peeler. You go forward to attack them. And we'll see how this goes. Let's move him over here. Again, I really want to get that general's bodyguard. Also, it will mean they won't have a general in this part of the world. You know what? Throw the spears at them. Oh, peeler, not spears. Let's be correct. They're jeering at us. Keep our general behind us as well. Those four are probably just going to melt. More or less, yep. Go in. And men are charging now, so they've thrown the peeler. Charging for the general's bodyguard. The general's bodyguard, please, not the warband.
The gods be praised.
They're actually fleeing to the city. If they want to flee to the city, that's fine by me. You knock the gates down. Chase them down. In fact, our archers could probably kill the general's bodyguard. Turn off skirmish. You know what? Charge them down, Caesar. You're right in front of them. Let's see how badly this goes. They shouldn't be able to do any damage to me because, they're already broken.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with a battering ram.
Drop the ram. Attack the bodyguard. Yeah, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped, sadly. Still, they opened the gates for us, so let's get in there. Oh, the general got in as well. Well, that's fine. Well, actually, I want to be careful of where I stand because that tower could nick us. And I don't want to be nicked by the tower. One unit of Hastati isn't moving either. It's a bit annoying. Oh well, they'll all catch up eventually. Speed this up.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with a
There was
battering ram.
There's a member of the general's bodyguard still alive. Get this knocked down. Yay.
The enemy gate is down. Our battering ram has done its work.
Yep, it has indeed. Okay, let's get all the Hastati up here. We don't want them there. Whoops, wrong button. Them there. I'll do. Want the archers behind them. Put the general's bodyguard out here.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day.
They should not leave
walls
the,
are taken.
what do you call it, the centre until until our archers actually shoot them. Come on, Triarii, what's wrong? Oh, I told it was a unit of Astati, not Triarii, that's why. Yeah, the Triarii aren't going to be very useful for us, as I said already. Just because we have no way to repair them. And it takes a level 4 city to get them repaired. Maybe this city, once we actually take it, we'll be able to. It'll be most likely the first one to upgrade to a major city. Oh, it started raining. Everyone getting into position. Okay, they're shooting a bit early, which is a shame. You need to run. Yeah, see, they're already charging. Yeah, they'll break near instantly, though.
Please, press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Yeah, yeah.
Great gods
The
be praised.
just threw him full of peeler.
Enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
And our archers are just going to pluck them off the point. No sense in wasting them. Sending our units to their deaths unnecessarily. We'll just do this till they run out of arrows. Oh, hold up. Triarii, get in there. Seeing as though you do really well against cavalry. Well,
Enemy army
that's
is
it.
in flight.
They killed 40 men.
Victory from her generals, and this day is clear.
Yeah, it's actually why it's good if you can bring them off the point, because if they're on the point, they'll fight to the death. Whereas if you can pull them off the point, you can just do that. We're actually going to enslave. Because this city... Oh no, we'll just... We'll enslave. Because that'll boost the populations of all our other cities. And we got Numidian mercenaries. Where? Yay, missile cav. How useful. Not what I would have wanted, I'll be honest. Kind of a poor unit. Text not making it very funny here. That'll be fine. Can lower them down a little bit. This army is going to be a real pain. Don't know how we're going to get rid of it, but we'll figure it out. And actually, we're nearly hitting 20 minutes, so we'll just end the turn and we'll see what happens. That's the city that... Yeah, I was told to take the last time. Fortunately, we have 10 turns to do it, so we've got plenty of time. So we got 2 units in there. Be easy enough. What we're going to get? Yay, the Senate's gratitude. Carthage and the Greeks are friends. We have a diplomat. And we have Segestica taken. And end of turn report. Speaking of, you are going to head off down here. When will you get there? Who knows? Probably years from now. How much... Yeah, you should have enough movement points. Put me a watchtower there. Can I get over here? I can't build it because I'm on the... Oh, whatever. Just get back in the city. Yeah, I want to take that city over there, though.
Yes, master.
They are moving away, which is good. We need to get a trader, don't we? well, we need the next one up a market first. That'll get us more spies. But we're early days, you know, we've just started. So we've got plenty of time yet. And we've hit 40 minutes as well, so I have to end the part here. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.